Deadpool and Wolverine were completely missing from Marvel's official Avengers Doomsday cast reveal, and fans were stunned. But here's the twist. Brand new leaked footage just exposed their true role, and it's way bigger than anyone thought. These insights are drawn from leaked footage shared by Unbox PhD, giving us a glimpse at something Marvel clearly didn't plan for the public to see. This isn't just a cameo, it's a major piece of the multiverse war, and it changes everything. I'll break down what was leaked, what it really means, and why Marvel may be hiding their biggest secret yet. And if you want to keep up with every leak, theory, and multiverse twist as they drop, hitting the like button and subscribing really helps more than you know. It keeps videos like this coming. Welcome to Screen Scramble. Let's dive in. The missing duo. Let's rewind. When Marvel announced the cast for Avengers Doomsday, names like Tobey Maguire, Patrick Stewart, and even the Fantastic Four made headlines. But Deadpool, Wolverine, nowhere. For many fans, it was a glaring omission, especially after earlier scoops claimed the duo would play major roles in the movie. Kevin Feige has been quoted as being impressed with the success of the movie Deadpool and Wolverine. He has also stated that the plans for Deadpool and Wolverine's MCU future will always be focused on where we can fit them in and how fast. Feige has also noted that he loves it when disparate elements of the storylines come together, including the combination of Deadpool and Wolverine. Industry insider Daniel RPK even reported that Kevin Feige was so impressed by Deadpool and Wolverine that he wanted both characters to have major arcs in Avengers 5 and 6. Could it be Marvel's playing the long game? With so many characters being introduced, it's likely Marvel's marketing team is holding a few heavy hitters back, not just for story reasons, but to avoid overshadowing other reveals and to stagger hype. Remember, Marvel is no stranger to selective information drops. They withheld Spider-Man from early Civil War trailers, kept Hulk's absence from Infinity War's final battle a complete surprise. This isn't new, it's calculated. The leaked footage. Then came the leak. Aerial drone footage surfaced, courtesy of Unbox PhD, showing a major set reconstruction from Deadpool and Wolverine. The scene being rebuilt appears to be the intense battle where Deadpool and Wolverine face off against the Deadpool core. It wasn't just the two title characters, multiple variants of Deadpool were scattered across the set, hinting at a chaotic showdown. And right in the middle, orchestrating it all, Cassandra Nova. Yes, that Cassandra Nova, Professor X's twisted twin, one of the most dangerous psychics in Marvel history. But here's where it gets interesting. This scene appears to line up perfectly with previously rumored plot points from Avengers Doomsday. The location, staging, and tone all suggest this moment isn't just part of Deadpool and Wolverine, but a direct lead-in to Marvel's next multiverse event. And since Marvel has a history of teasing major crossover setups in character films, it's likely this leaked scene is laying the groundwork for Deadpool and Wolverine's entrance into the larger Avengers storyline. The set design itself suggested something far beyond Earth. Fragmented structures, floating debris, a sense of decay, like a place on the edge of time. Not the kind of battlefield you'd expect unless something huge was happening. This scene being filmed so publicly also raises another question. Was the leak really unintentional, or is Marvel letting certain moments slip as a way to test the waters and build organic buzz? Cassandra Nova and the chaos. So what was she doing there? And why was the Deadpool core fighting each other? Or something bigger? The scene appeared to be a high-stakes moment late in the film, and based on trailer comparisons, it ties directly into Avengers Doomsday. This isn't just a cameo, it's a setup. And there's something else. Nova is a character tied to multiverse-level chaos. She represents psychic destruction, evolutionary manipulation, and existential threats to mutants and beyond. If she's in play, things are spiraling fast. Could she be trying to seize power in the multiversal vacuum left by collapsing timelines? Or is she fleeing a greater force, possibly Doom himself? The Void, Battleworld, and Doom. Let's talk theories. Ever since early rumors hinted at a location called the Void showing up in Deadpool and Wolverine, some theorists speculated it might be rebranded as Battleworld, a collapsed multiverse where remnants of destroyed timelines collect. That's straight out of the comics. And guess who rules Battleworld in those stories? Doom. He's not just a villain, he's a god-tier manipulator in Secret Wars, literally reshaping reality in his image. So if the MCU is following that blueprint, then we're watching the origins of Doom's empire take shape right now. It also means we're on the verge of seeing Marvel's biggest villain since Thanos. And this time, the battlefield isn't a planet, it's the multiverse itself. The multiversal draft. Here's where things get wild. Some insiders believe Doom is systematically erasing timelines and building Battleworld from the wreckage. That would make the Void the perfect battleground, and Deadpool, Wolverine, and even Cassandra Nova might be early targets or key recruits. But for what? A war? A defense? A sacrifice? Others suggest it's not just Doom at work, it's a multiversal scramble. Various factions racing to preserve what they can, or weaponize who they must. From Kang variants to multiversal mutants, this could be the chaotic pivot that Avengers Doomsday is built on, and the inclusion of the Deadpool core might signal something even more meta. Could Marvel be hinting that no character is safe, even ones that break the fourth wall? America Chavez and Anchor variants. Let's not forget the multiversal draft. If America Chavez, or even the Council of Reeds, is hopping across timelines to build an anti-Doom task force, then Deadpool and Wolverine are obvious recruits, especially since Wolverine is supposedly an Anchor variant in one timeline, and this version of him might be replacing that role. Anchor variants are theorized to be characters who hold reality together. If that's true, then Wolverine isn't just a fighter, he's a keystone. And Deadpool, he may be unpredictable, but his meta-awareness could make him uniquely resistant to reality collapse. Their recruitment wouldn't just be cool, it would be necessary. The Russo factor. Think about the logistics. If the Russo brothers are directing Avengers Doomsday and they want to outdo Infinity War and Endgame, then having Hugh Jackman's Wolverine isn't a luxury, it's a requirement. Same with Reynolds' Deadpool, especially now that he's MCU canon. They were probably on the shortlist from day one. The fact that we're only seeing them in leaks might just be part of Marvel's strategy to keep surprises under wraps. The Russos are known for cutting excess and letting fans fill in the blanks. They don't bog the story down with over-explaining. They build energy through momentum, and that's exactly what Doomsday needs. The Russo brothers have long been associated with some of the MCU's most ambitious projects. In a 2025 interview with Empire, Anthony Russo shared, "Really what happened was, we ended up stumbling upon an idea that activated all of us. You couldn't see it coming until it came, and once it came, it was like, well, that's a story we need to tell." Joe Russo added that their initial reaction to directing Secret Wars was a definitive no. However, after further contemplation and discussions, they recognized the story's potential and felt compelled to bring it to life. Their return signifies a commitment to delivering a narrative that not only matches, but potentially surpasses the scale and impact of their previous works. And let's not forget, they've said before they'd only return for a Secret Wars style event. This leak may just be the confirmation we've been waiting for. A scene that says everything. Now here's the real question. Why this scene? Why show Deadpool and Wolverine battling variants of themselves, while Cassandra Nova looms in the background? If Doom is coming with his own twisted team of villains, could Nova be part of that? Or is she standing in the way of his conquest? Either way, it feels like this leak isn't just teasing characters, it's teasing a major turning point. If the Deadpool core gets wiped out in this scene, it sets a brutal tone. If Nova escapes or switches sides, it sets up deeper manipulation. And if the scene ends with a portal opening to Doom's world, the stakes skyrocket. Deadpool core versus Doom? And let's be honest, there's something poetic about it. A ragtag, self-aware army charging into certain doom? It feels like something that would end in glorious disaster. And maybe that's the point, because if even they can't stop what's coming, the stakes are bigger than anything we've seen. It's the kind of spectacle Marvel builds entire phases around, a moment that echoes, shifts the tone, and forces every hero into uncharted territory. It's not just a battle, it's a warning. So what does this all mean? It means Deadpool and Wolverine were never missing from Avengers Doomsday. They were just hidden in plain sight. And now that the leak is out, Marvel's hand is being forced, slowly. Expect more reveals, more leaks, and more questions. Because the multiverse isn't just breaking, it's being reassembled. And Doom is behind it all. So if you want to stay ahead of every twist the MCU throws at us, and you don't want to miss the next bombshell, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. We've got a lot more to uncover. And until next time, scrambled out.